Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Madden 2002 Dallas Cowboys franchise mode here. We're off to a pretty bad start in our year. I left it kind of open-ended at the end of the last video to see if we would do anything at the deadline. I looked around, but like I said in the last video, there really wasn't a lot I thought we could do with... there wasn't a lot we could do with what we had. I feel like our roster's still in a position to compete, and I want to hold on to our draft picks at least for one more season. I feel like our one more season of a draft, especially if we have a bad year this year, could really kind of help bolster some of the spots that we're weak at, rather than having to give up picks to try and fix that, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the plan here. We're going to stay pat here and just kind of roll with what we got, see if we can't salvage the season organically through the roster that we've constructed, and if we get another crack at this thing for year number 5, then I think we'll be in a good spot with the draft and a good draft pick. If we end up surviving the season and it's a bad season, we'll be in a good position here, I think, to really kind of bolster the roster. So, and hopefully get them over that hump and not lose games like this. So, but it's always kind of up in the air. But either way, we're going to get into today's game here. We're in Pontiac, Michigan, playing the Detroit Lions in the Pontiac Silverdome, and we did pick up a win against a former NFC Central opponent, the Buccaneers. That's how we got our second win of the year. The Lions still running with Morningweg, which is interesting, because obviously in real life their rebuild would be firmly underway, but they're still building with Charlie Batch, and they are a good team in this game, and they're only a one-loss team so far in year number 4, and it's probably because they're doing stuff like this, as Charlie Batch finds the big tight end here across the middle to pick up a first down and get them into Dallas territory. So the Lions moving quickly here. And, we're climate controlled in the dome here, so we don't got to worry about the elements of Michigan here playing late here in November. I think we're about in November right about now, in the first couple weeks of November, but either way, we're going to move ahead. 2nd and 10 now in I formation. Is the Lions going to bring a man in motion? They're going to hand it off to Stewart, and he's going to blow off a tackle here and get out into the open space here, and it's Woodson, the strong safety, who's going to finally bring him down. And, yeah, dude, just... the run game, man. The run game has been a problem, I think, with this defense quite a bit so far early on in this season. So Detroit going to once again go to it, because they know that it's our weakness, and they're going to give it to Stewart again, who's going to pick up a first down. And now it's Wooden, the free safety, who's going to make the tackle this time around. But Detroit's still moving the ball here, but our defense is making them fight for it on 3rd and goal here. They're going to try and run it again. They're going to hand it off to the backup running back, Urban, and he's going to fall forward and be short of the goal line. So after all that forward momentum from Detroit here, we're going to force them to take 3 points here off Jason Hanson's leg, and they do nail it home. So that's good there. We only gave up 3 to start the game here, but Detroit kills quite a bit of time here in the first quarter. We were unable to do much of anything with the ball after them. So the first quarter's going to come to a close here, but starting off the second quarter, a couple minutes into it here, we're finally working towards midfield, and Chuck Dunn's finally going to throw a pick. We don't see too many picks. We don't watch a lot of picks that Chuck Dunn throws, but here is a prime pick here as he tries to get out to Galloway. And I'm not even sure if necessarily if that was just like played well by the DB. I think it was just behind Galloway. I just don't even think it was that great of a catch. Or of a throw, from Chuck Dunn. So Detroit can't do anything with the football, so we're going to get it back here. We're going to try our run game, as we've got a nice, young, hot rookie running back who's able to get into some open space. And Roland Rich picks up a first down for this Cowboy offense now. So in the 2-minute warning, we got to move with some urgency. And it's a pitch play to Roland Rich, and this time Detroit is all over it. As he's brought down well short. But we're going to run the hurry up here as we're trying to save a good bit of time. So 2nd and 15. Chuck Dunn not going to spike it here. He's just going to drop back. Fires one off to the right side of the field, and he's going to find Lawton, the fullback, who had a couple crucial drops in the game last week against Cincinnati. And he's going to just almost pick up a first down here. Or he does pick up the first down, but fast forward to 3rd and 10 now, as we were unable to get a yard here. And Chuck Dunn fires this one off to the right side of the field again, and this time it is Adam Tyson, the young receiver who we drafted, I think, last year. And he makes the catch here. So 1st and 10 now for this Cowboy offense. Again, no spike, just going to run with hurry up, run with tempo. Chuck Dunn, plenty of time to throw, and he fires it off to the end zone. And Joey Galloway had a step on his defenders here, but Chuck Dunn kind of fires that one out of the back of the end zone here. An inaccurate throw here from Dunn. So 2nd and 10 now, a minute 18 left at about the Detroit 19. And we're going to hand this one off here to Bruce Perry, last year's big rookie phenom, who's now the backup running back. And he only gets a couple yards here. So on a 3rd and 8, we're going to run hurry up. Not sure why we would even try to run the ball. I guess we do have the time, but Chuck Dunn's got one more shot here to try and take it towards the end zone, and instead he's going to hit, I'm not sure what receiver he hit in the arms. It might have been Kelly Thompson. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was Kelly Thompson, the rookie receiver, who he hits in the hands, and he can't haul it in. So on 4th and 8, we're going to bring out Stuck here to try and knock home a field field goal and tie this ball game, and he does manage to do just that. So 3-3 is your score, under a minute left to go in the first half. But Detroit is not done, as they now have the ball off of the kickoff here on 1st and 10. Charlie Batch going to try and do something here. Blitz is picked up perfectly, but it still gets home as Woodson is able to get some hands on the quarterback. And now Detroit's going to try and run a hurry up here, but they're going to end up burning like a ton of time. Like, look at the clock now, and then it's going to jump to my edit here to 17 seconds, man. They waste all of their time. Charlie Batch is just going to let this one go into the half, but then he fires one deep downfield, and he finds an open receiver, and they're going to call a timeout. I think it's Isaiah Correll, who catches that football. And he's going to get brought down by Wooden, and that was Westbrook in coverage. And so they're going to call a timeout with 9 seconds left. They're close to midfield, and I think Detroit's now thinking, hey, we might be able to get some points out of this after wasting like 30 seconds. So Batch, another deep shot down the sideline, and it's caught. And Westbrook is able to haul him in and bring him down just shy of the touchdown before he can break off. And there's 3 seconds left, so they're going to bring out Hansen for the field goal. And Hansen, we know Hansen, how good Hansen is, and he's going to nail this one through. So Detroit's going to take a 6-3 lead after basically just saying, this drive's done, the first half is over, we're just going to phone it in here. And then they managed to get points out of it. I don't know. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen the AI do. But 6-3 is your score in Detroit after one half of play. And so now Detroit with the ball once again here on 1st and 10. It's Stewart once again breaking off tackles and getting to the outside edge here. We got Jared O'Neal and Woodson in pursuit. Woodson's able to bring him down, but again, it's another humongous pickup for Stewart as he picks up a massive pickup. He's been tormenting us all day for the most part here in that run defense, man. Just on the edge, we just cannot seem to defend against him, man. Might need to look at the DC for that one. So on 1st and 10, Charlie Batch with pressure in his face, and he finds, I think, Dennis Sloan, the tight end. I think it was Sloan. But yeah, pressure was in his face as he just fires that one off. That's what a good quarterback does. He trusts in his guys and stands firm in the pocket to make the throw. But in real life, he probably would have been absolutely clobbered. Would have been absolutely murdered. So on a 3rd and 3, our defense is really trying to make him fight for that first down, that 1st and goal, really. And we can expect Detroit to try and run the ball here, and they're not. Charlie Batch is going to try and go through the air, fires it off to the end zone, and it is a miscue as that one sails over the head of his tight end out of the end zone. So they're going to bring out Hansen again for another field goal on a 4th and 3, and he's going to knock this one through. Again, no elements, so we don't have to worry about kicking in the weather here. So 9-3 is your score as neither team can seem to find the end zone. Hopefully we can here as Chuck Dunn from midfield is going to fire this one off to the right side of the field, and it's going to be hauled in and caught, I believe, by Kelly Thompson. It's hard to see the numbers here, and it is. It's Kelly Thompson, the rookie. He's going to haul this one in here, getting him involved here. We haven't seen much Galloway, and we haven't seen much Raggy Ishmael, but as long as we're getting someone catching the football here, I'm not super concerned. I don't really care who's catching it, as long as somebody is catching the freaking football. So Kelly Thompson hauls that one in here, and it's going to be a first down, but Detroit's defense is standing firm here. 3rd and 7. Dunn's going to drop back. Fires it off to the left side of the field, and it's going to be caught. I can't see who that was who caught it. I think it was Roland Ridge. And he catches the ball, but he is pushed out of bounds well short of the stick. So we're going to have to bring out Stuckey for another field goal. And that one was almost blocked. You see that? Detroit had people in there to block that kick. And that one is kind of ugly kick here from Stuckey here. A 40-yarder, but it is good. So 6-9 is your score after 3 quarters of play, man. And this is an absolute just barn burner, man. This is a ground and pound into your face between the gaps type of game. And now Detroit moving once again around midfield. Charlie Batch going to fire this one off to the left side, and it's caught again by Crowell as Bryant Westbrook is just struggling on that side, man. Or no, it's Stewart, the running back, who caught that, man. It's the running back who caught it. I was thrown off because of the sleeves. Crowell's wearing the sleeves too, man. Oh my gosh. So we do force the 3rd down for Detroit here, but not before they picked up a massive amount of yardage. They're already in field goal range and Hansen's range, but they probably want to get into the end zone as much as possible. And so that catch is made, but the receiver's going to have to come back across the line to make the catch. So it's going to be well short of the first down sticks. And so Hansen's going to have to come out again anyway on a 4th and 2. And Hansen nails home this field goal, and it is good. So Detroit now extends their lead back to 6 as it is 12-6. And we have a 3rd down here with 2 minutes left to go. This is essentially one of our last opportunities in the game. And Chuck Dunn stands in the pocket here, moves around, rolls out here, and tries to find Adam Tyson. And that ball just falls right in front of him. Again, all the miscues from Chuck Dunn. Just not able to find his open guys. So on a 1st and 10 here now for Detroit, they're basically just trying to play keep away. And there is the initial first down that they're going to need to kill pretty much all of our timeouts. As as Stewart picks up another massive first down, and he does stay in bounds. Fortunately, he does stay in bounds. Look at that, dude. 409 yards on the season. I swear to God, 100 of those have come in this one game, and we're in like week 7. This is ridiculous. So on another third down, we have a chance to stop Detroit and get the ball back, and we do manage to do it. So that first down didn't really seal the game for them. They really needed to pick up that one, and they were unable to do so. So we do get the football back. So on 1st and 10, Dunn fires it off here, I believe, to Clark. Okay, the free agent tight end who hauls it in, and we're going to run with tempo here. 2nd and 6 is going to be the situation now as time is continuing to roll. Chuck Dunn's going to go for the spike here and just kind of trust things with 46 seconds left to go. So on 3rd and 6, Dunn's going to drop back here, roll to his right, and he's going to fire this one into the dirt, or the turf rather, to Clark. It looks like he tried to hit Clark again, and he misses it there. So 3rd and 6, and now it's going to be 4th and 6. Last chance opportunity here for the Cowboys as Dunn drops back again and fires one across the middle to Kelly, and that one again sailed into the turf, man. And Chuck Dunn just not on his game today, man. Just really struggling. And so we're gonna lose another game. Detroit's gonna extend to 6-1, and we're gonna fall to 2-5, man. Just cannot seem to dig out of that hole as the Lions are giving us everything that they could in this game. And just offensively, man, look at this. Just an awful game, man. We couldn't get anything rolling on offense. Detroit was bad on 3rd. We were bad on 3rd, but they just did enough that they had to do. That passing game was working clearly a lot better for them than it was for us. It was a really rough situation for us. And so, yeah, look at this rating. Oh, my God. Chuck Dunn, man. Oh, man, I can't talk about benching, but I mean, dude, like, that's rough. Roland Ridge seems to be the only thing on this offense that is working consistently. Unfortunately, we need to be a much better passing team, and just we're not doing that. So I don't know why the passing game is just not working as well as we need it to. I don't know if we need to start considering a different option at quarterback. I really do not know, man, but I don't want to give up on Chuck Dunn just quite yet, but things are getting pretty ugly in this year here as we come out of our sim here, and we fall to 3-6. We give the Giants their first win of the year. I think it's the second time we've done that. They've been 0-7 or 0-8 the first time we play them, and we give them the win. But we do pick up an extra win, so we're 3-6 now heading into this game against Pittsburgh. So hope to see you guys in the next one when we're in Pittsburgh.